Welcome back, viewers. This is Sam and Rick from Enderwarp. And today, oh, Rick's down there now. Today, we've got another Springfield build to show off for you, which is...
We're going to be showing off Up and Buffet and the Gilded Truffle.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I think it's... We have toured, well, not we, because we weren't there, but Enderwarp has toured the Gilded Truffle before, and Up and Buffet before, right? Like, these are
I
retours, I
think,
think.
yeah, I think I toured it back in 2017 with Zap, maybe. I'd have to check it out, but I know it was toured back in my era.
Okay, yeah.
So
And,
this is a re
yeah.
so this is a redo.
And this is by Jack, correct?
And this is by Jack entirely, and then I block updated it pretty
Yeah.
recently, actually.
Yeah, and I block updated it at some point before, but this would have been in like 2021, early 2021. So even like block updates by then, by that time standards are lower than they are now. So we've had to re-block update a lot of things. Okay,
Yeah, we
have
did.
we ever explained what we mean when we say block update?
It's just replacing blocks,
Yeah, like
really.
not doing a full rebuild, just like because a lot of these builds have been first made years and years ago, so they didn't have like concrete, for example, when a lot of these things were made, and that's perfect for cartoon builds. So that's like it's a lot of like replacing older blocks with newer, better looking ones.
Yeah, I've gotten there are blocks that just don't look good anymore. Wool is one of them
Yeah. Like,
for
and
for
it
me.
takes longer to do these things than you expect. Like the first like 4 months of this project, I spent like entirely just doing block updates for like 12 something hours a day. Like every day. Like it's and the map was like half the size it is now back then. It's more time consuming than you'd think.
Considering the size of the airport, I'm not surprised. The airport is like maybe that's a lot of build. That's a lot of space.
Yeah.
But up and buffet on the other hand was made entirely by Zap. It took a while for him to make because I think he was deciding on whenever not to make it a TP interior or not, and he decided not to.
Well, it's not entirely by Zap. I did some stuff for it. I'll get into it when we get into that build though, because I think we said we're doing Gilded Truffle first, right?
Yes. Anyway, I think Homer and Marge want to go on date night, but then Grandpa didn't show up to babysit, so they have to take the kids with them or something.
Yep. Yep, that's correct. If I remember correctly, they actually showed like the orientation. Like they showed these two builds across from each other, but the orientation was flipped in the episode. But that was impossible, so I compromised. It's still nobody besides people who pay close attention to this stuff, which is only us basically, would ever notice that though. So it really doesn't matter much.
We got up and buffet. The sign. It's a
Hmm.
nice looking sign. Looks like it's some Futurama.
Yeah, like
I
it
don't know
lights
why.
up and it moves like the planes. But I don't really know how to do that, and I figure it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, I still haven't done the slash clone commands for the working signs, so
Yeah.
something I got to do.
Okay, how
For my
about we
whole
go
lesson.
inside since we've been lingering for a while? Which one are we doing first? Because we keep changing our mind.
We'll
I guess
do
we'll do
and
this
buffet
because you're
first.
already in here. Yeah,
Yep.
this is obviously a converted plane, so these are plane seats and the like. Have you ever been in a plane?
I actually have never been on a plane.
Hmm. Yeah, I've been
That's a
a
bit of
few
a
times, but not loads. So, I don't know, this is pretty accurate, I'd say. Though obviously it would be
yeah.
changed.
I think this room was probably the main reason why Zap considered making it a TP because this is pretty wide for a plane.
Yeah, this
I
build was originally not going to be in the map, mainly because there were two versions that were made. One was Zaps, and one was either an older version of Zaps or by someone else. I don't know. It wasn't signed, and like I guess it wasn't clear which one should be chosen. So what I did was I took like because one of them was a TP interior and one wasn't. I want to say it's Zaps that
I
was or something like that. And I said it like, okay, I'd like this to be a real interior. So I took Zaps, I believe this is, and just like expanded everything wider by one block and kind of cramped it all in. So basically combined the two versions. So this is like a Frankenstein build, basically.
I remember Chup. I think originally Chup didn't have this build on the map, and we added it.
Correct.
But
Yeah.
Chup didn't have a lot of builds on the map that we added, like the airport that we mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
We got bathrooms here.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Basic men's and ladies' room. I'm not gonna go into the ladies' room.
Yeah,
We
very
got the kitchen.
small, cramped, but nice kitchen.
Yeah, it's a plane, so being cramped is kind of.
Yeah. Yeah, there we are. The mirror's covering up one of the windows, unfortunately. That's probably against code. And we have an actual cockpit up here, because I guess, like, I couldn't think of anything else they would do with it, so might as well.
Yeah, it's probably just for show.
Yeah, though I do like this
Imagine.
roof thing here. I think that's cool.
Which roof thing?
The, like, it's like the mixed
Oh,
colors, like a little triangle of gray.
oh,
Yeah,
I did not notice that my first time.
yeah. So yeah,
So
it's
anyway,
I had to
now we'll go to.
wait real quick. I just want to say like this the front of this plane was so difficult to do just because it's a very distinct shape, and since I was already like it was already made at the time, but like I said, I had to widen it by one, so that was a whole ordeal. It's a little funky looking, but I think it looks good.
I think it looks good for what it is. It looks uh plain like.
Yeah.
Anyway, now we're
Yeah.
going to show off the Gilded Truffle, which is shown in a multitude of episodes. I
Yeah.
think it's also shown on a date night episode.
Yeah, these two. At first, I thought that this was the debut of both of these locations. I don't think it was, but yeah, they were in the episode like we talked about, where they were trying to go here for their dates, and the kids had to go along, and they insisted they go across the street to Up and Buffet. So that
Right.
was an helpful episode for that, because I think like this place shows up a lot more in the show than Up and Buffet. So
Yeah.
we had more to go off of.
Um, Krusty goes here on a date, and then, like I said, Homer and Marge go out on a date, and then realize they're unhappy, so they streak across town.
Okay,
You remember
fair
that? Yeah,
enough.
no, that's an actual episode.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
was
I
made entirely by Jack. He made this quite a while ago, I believe.
Yeah, it's been a while. And I'm intentionally leaving off my night vision for this one because I think it adds to the romantic lighting. It's interesting looking right now, especially with these lights were one of the things I changed when updating it. It's real fancy. I like it.
Oh yeah, I actually like I like the roof. We
Yeah.
got the nice new trapdoors too,
Mm-hmm.
crimson.
Yeah, they keep adding new types of wood. That's the one thing we'll never run out of.
Yeah, I just hope they make like what's the one color we don't have? A wood.
Hmm. I don't know.
Some some kind
Something.
of something.
Pretend we said something interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No, actually, I wish they had mint green
Yeah, that's a good one. And
or navy blue.
yeah, and these floors, it was this blue color, and instead of the quartz, it was I forget the name. It's the like orange stone. I'm looking at the granite, and it was like that for ages. And literally like 15 minutes ago, I changed it because I decided it didn't look very good. So that's a very recent change. But yeah,
The kitchen over here. I don't remember if anything other than the dining room is shown, but I'm sure that's probably a Jack question. I don't even think he'd remember. But
yeah.
I would ask him.
Go
It's
ahead.
been a while since I spoke to Jack as it is. Maybe close to 6 months, maybe.
Wow. Yeah, I haven't spoken to him in 4 or 5 years at this point. But
Yeah, he's doing all right for
that's
now.
good to hear.
In,
Yeah,
in
this
s-
kitchen has been kind of a template for a lot of other kitchens I've done. Because, like, I think the kitchen designs of these builds are one of the things that's gotten the most improvement over the past, like, years or whatever. Even though, because,
oh
like, we've
yeah,
just, like, innovated in a lot of ways. Like, these things. I don't know what they're called, but these things that catch the steam or whatever. Like, we didn't used to ever put these. It just, all these, like, specifically like restaurant kitchens, not house kitchens. They've gotten so much better.
back in the day, we used to use pistons for cabinets, and it's so much of an improvement.
Yeah,
I don't know why we use pistons for cabinets. Got the meat locker here.
yeah. It was their design, I guess. I don't know why.
Yep. dumpster,
Mm-hmm.
yada yada. We got the stairs here,
Yeah.
and these apartments are entirely made up. I updated them maybe 2 months ago or something like that
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of them had wool.
Yeah, we won't take too long in here because it's not shown, but it looks nice, so I want to at least briefly show it off.
You can see cottages from here,
Mm-hmm. Work in
yada
progress
yada.
there. Looking forward to that.
Work in progress that I don't want to
Oop.
do.
I can do it, man. But yeah, like this, the whole Gilded Truffle and the mattress store next to it, which are always connected for whatever reason, used to be in a completely different spot of the map. But when I decided I wanted Up and Buffet, I knew that I had to move it because they have to be across from each other. So I completely changed it because it used to be right across from where Smithers' apartments are, and now there's some other stuff there like Harry Shearer's, which is a haircut place, not the dude who works on the show, just named after him, and all kinds of stuff like that. There's been a lot more changes like that recently where we're just completely upending parts of these builds.
I was about to ask you what if we ever replaced what was in the original Gilded Truffle spot. I'm like, oh yeah, wait, we put Harry Shearer's there.
Yeah, it's a nice little area.
I completely forgot. Maybe we can tour that. We were already in that apartment.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Yeah, that's
I thought
it.
they were four.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
it looks
anyway,
like it, but one
viewers.
of them's a closet. Oh, sorry.
Anyway, viewers, I think that is it for today.
Mm-hmm. Just about.
We will see you next time. Where are you, Sam?
Right here.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Woo! Are you doing anything particular or just stabbing the air?
Just stab in the air. It killed my family.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean,
Like what?
everyone
Like
who's ever died has breathed air.
that's very true.
Get over here.
Oh.
Because it's a very dramatic angle right now.
Oh.
Well, mainly what it was is that I was being dumb and oh, I didn't die.
They didn't kill you, damn it.
Nah,
Yes.
right as I was typing in game mode C, did that, and I'm back in Breaking Bad. I do have an idea for something we could do if I can get out of this crawl space. Could you, hmm, like, because I think this would be fun. TP, okay, or do that. Never mind. We'll talk about that later. So I bet that if we put like a bed in the crawl space, like right where it opens, and one of us put on a Walter White skin and laid there, and like we did that camera angle, we could like exactly recreate the shot from crawl space.
Maybe.
Yeah, get a screaming Walter White skin. Or we can reuse it to recreate Ozymandias.
You're the stupidest man I've ever met. And you're stupid. Oh, Zap loved that one.
Yes.
What would that be?
Buck teeth. I don't know, like SpongeBob.
Alright, let's get this tour done.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, B, let's go.
What? A bee.
One I thought of, and I don't know how possible this is going to be, but I'm just going to keep looking into it. But one idea for a couch gag that I had is, like Minecraft ray tracing, like the
Uh,
really crazy good looking Minecraft graphics with like the lighting and everything.
yeah.
Well, my computer is now able to do that, so I thought it would be a really funny couch gag if like it starts out normal and then like randomly it turns to ray traced, and then you're just like having an existential crisis because it would be like if in real life the world randomly got 50 times more realistic. Like that would be a terrifying experience. So I was gonna try to look into that, but it turns out like you have to use the Minecraft for Windows 10 to do that, and also like it's impossible to do anything. Like it's the least intuitive like app design I've ever seen. Like you have to create a world to choose a resource pack for some reason, and you have to do a million weird steps to be able to connect to a server. It's like, why would anyone ever play the game in this way, and why would they lock ray tracing to that? Like, I don't know what they were thinking.